Alrighty, I think we're live. Maybe, possibly live. Definitely are. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Doing a little bit of game dev stuff. Just hanging. Yeah, doing a little bit of that. Hello, hey Ryan, Hyber, 8-bit. Doing a bit of adding a new class to the game. So should be a good time, hopefully. Let me know if music's too loud or anything like that. But yeah, guess we'll get started. Magic in real life, something like that. So, got some animations here for Katana class. And first thing we gotta set up is blend space 1D, modular, heroes, this one here, Katana. So it should be let's see. Already off to a questionable start here. Should be. Let's try copying one from here. Try this. So we got the Katana. Idle is what we're looking for. So we got three options. We got this one, kind of a ready stance. Other side. I think just for idle, just holding it forward would probably be good. And then we need a run. That's pretty badass. What? Looks like he's holding it. Okay. I like this one. Oh, that seems pretty cool. So we got that. And let's remove it into this one. So get rid of this. Over here. Now we need to make animation blueprints. And for that, this will then hold. What genre is it? It's kind of like a top-down, sort of like dungeon crawler. Like it's a lot slower. That I don't want to compare it to like Diablo or anything, but like it's a lot because it's a lot slower. But I'll do a little test run here. So go up and there's so far there's 8 classes, but we'll be adding the Katana class later. So got that, and then it's got the 3 abilities, and hovering over says what each one does. So this one is like a dash, And then R1 is a buff. F is your potion. A, you can hop on your mount to speed up. And then K is to bring up the 3 other skills that you can slot on. And then you can select your difficulty. Just go with easy for right now. And we got this little guy. So you got your right click, your Q, W again, and then the E. I'll stab. So just kind of a little slow. Oops. Kind of like a little slow dungeon crawler, I guess. Definitely a bit quiet. Okay, I'll boost her up a little bit. How does one do that? Let me see. Okay, is that looks a bit better. I think. Hopefully that's good. I think I'm making multiplayer co-op. It actually is, yeah. It supports up to like 5 or 6 players with like scaling difficulty. I just added that yesterday or 2 days ago. The scaling difficulty for the strong enemies. So it's all handled here. So it does a check of how many network players are on, and it's like a playable build too. So like, gotta run it by Jade, but maybe do like one of the stream nights a play through the game. So yeah, it definitely is playable, but yeah, and it is a multiplayer co-op. So yeah, so it does like little checks at the start whenever you kind of start up a level. It does a check of, for its damage scaling, it checks, if there's 2 network players on, it'll go through and add up all those players' max health, and if it's over a certain threshold, meaning that they've like put on more armor and stuff like that, then it'll go through and increase each of its attacks by 10, and then same thing for its health scaling. Checks if there's 2 players, then it checks the total of those players' right click damage. I thought that was just the easiest one to kind of check, and then if it's over a certain threshold, then it'll increase the current and max health of that enemy by, in this case, 50. So yeah, it's been pretty good. And okay, so animation blueprint, I'm hoping it will. It might honestly be quicker too. Just take a copy of this, but I'll actually go through it because it might be cool to kind of like show off. So let's see. Animation, oops, the side. It's should be this one. Prints, there we go. So start off with, it's been a while since I've had to make a new animal blueprint, so start off here, and we'll start off with a new state we'll call idle, and it'll handle all of our kind of idle to running stage. So Tana E that we just made, this one here, where it's kind of depending on the speed value, it'll go from idle to running. Okay, and yeah, definitely could try it out. Put out the download link and you guys could give it a try. GMS 1.4 GB Studio. Yeah, GB Studio is really cool. That's such a sick engine. Like the fact that you can get it running on like a Game Boy cartridge and on your Game Boy, I think that's really cool. I messed around with that a little bit, but never kind of dove too much into it, but yeah, I've done. This is like in Unreal Engine. This is my third multiplayer game that I've made. The first one, so all of them have the name Damned in it, which is like kind of like how I got into video game development. Some friends and I were playing, or we always kind of played some co-op games, and I found this co-op horror game called Damned, and I was very insistent that we played it, like very insistent, like overly insistent, and like bought them copies of the game. We all played it. It's a really bad co-op horror game, but like we had a blast. And the joke was that like the game was like so bad, and I was so insistent that we played it, that like I developed it. So then I took that as like a challenge to be like, what if I did like teach myself Unreal Engine from scratch, and then I like made the game's sequel. So I spent like probably like 10 months to a year working on like learning multiplayer, like how to program that and all that stuff. And then just kind of dropped it on them one night, like, guys, we gotta play Damn 2. And we played it, and again, just dumb, goofy fun, had a blast. And yeah, and then moved on to Damn Legends, because a group of us used to play League of Legends quite a bit. And it was kind of like a third person MOBA, basically. Also, just really goofy and just like lots of fun. I spent like a long time on that too. And just like have learned so many things over like the different games. And then coming into this one, DamnedionOnline, it's kind of like Albion Online. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of that, but it's like top down, kind of like the QWE, like a MOBA. But yeah, so it's got like this game's got like a crafting system, and yeah, like improvements like your weapons and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been lots of fun. Okay, I'm just gonna use this one here as kind of a guide, because it's been a while since I've done this one. But so we got, if we compile this, and if we change the speed value here, run back to 0, go back to idle, that's good. So this game is so bad it'll ignite my epic origin story, something like that. Yeah, it is interesting to see what we can do with unlimited hardware, definitely. And just like, yeah, the whole, someone just was like, yeah, I want to develop games for the Game Boy. I can't do that, so let me make an engine for it. Like, that's crazy. Mind telling me what you plan to do with each class and how each will be different? So each one is pretty different, like different like play styles and different like secondary skills. Load it up here. Yeah, each one plays very different. Like obviously Archer's like from afar kind of thing. Dual wield is like big damage but fairly squishy, or can be tanky, like depending on what armor you make. Healer, the obvious healer, mage. The two-handed hammer, which is like it's like has some healing moves but also a lot of like stun moves. Spear shield, kind of like tanky DPS. Tank, obviously, you know, your big tank. Two-handed swordsman, also big like damage guy. And let's see here, if I can show off each one. Which one is it here? So drag that guy in, and then if I just go to strong enemy, change this to, what number is it? 36. 6. takes a while to compile here because this game is freaking huge. But so if we go like that, and then I'll just save that. Do test run here. So I show off the archer first here. So this one, like, it's right click, just kind of the basic shoot, and then hail of arrows just as like damage in that circle over time, like anyone that's standing in it. The W is like a hold back, and then can release for damage. E is like a little tumble, and then its alt is just increase its speed. And then these are like kind of like the crafting area. So the UI needs some work a little bit, but this is like kind of some of the stuff you'll find, some of the materials that you have to refine for like the mage staffs, tier 1, tier 2, healers. Each one has tier 1 and tier 2. I think at some point I want to increase it to tier 3, but that's kind of down the line. But so yeah, so each one got the cloth hats, cloth body, then the leather. There's different things, and then the kind of like plate armor and stuff like that, and shields. And then yeah, like the tanning mill, and craft different leather, craft different cloth, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this one, yeah, the hammer one's pretty cool. Just stuns a lot. So that would stun, and then that stuns too. And then his W is a healing. So yeah, each one kind of plays a little differently, and I think it's nice to kind of go in and like fine tune certain things. Yeah, exactly. 8-bit. That's yeah, basically pretty much how it is. Yeah. Dual wield is definitely glass cannon, and I still need to do like a bit of like kind of testing of certain like aspects of it. Like I've only done a handful of playtests and just got some good like feedback and stuff like that, and there's obviously some bugs that happen and whatnot, but yeah, it's been like pretty fun. It took like probably like a month and a half away from it, and kind of came back to it after like I moved here. So yeah, it's like nice getting back to it, kind of like learn a lot of things that are just, you know, I guess it's kind of like a riding a bike, that it'll come back eventually, and like how certain systems were where and whatnot. So yeah, back to katana. So this is it's such a mess. This is the animation blueprint for the two-handed swordsman. All the animations that they'll handle is in here. So will the katana be like? I kind of want the katana to be like fast, like a bit faster than everyone, and do some bigger damage too. Yeah, definitely like play on like the faster end, and like I think a lot of the animations are like pretty quick. So I don't know if I want to do like lower damage but like very quick, like you can use your abilities very fast, or like very quick movement, and then that you're kind of like doing your big like attack, and then it's on a longer cooldown, but then you kind of like back away and like just kind of, yeah, like move away and like wait out your cooldowns and like hope that, you know, your archer or like the tank starts to like pull aggro or something like that. So I'm trying to figure out what it'll be like, but I think it'll be good. So yeah, this is a spiderweb of chaos. Yeah, absolutely, because we got, when you do the animation for resting at the campfire, so he's rubbing his hands together. It's a little scuffed, but you know, buffs, that kind of stuff. defense, regular attack. So a lot of this can be reused, like the mining and like picking up stuff, harvesting, that kind of thing. So I think a lot of it can. It'll just be the like skills and stuff like that that'll need to be looked into. Yeah, I'm just gonna unfortunately slowly copy over these variables into here. So how's everyone's Wednesday going? I believe we're halfway through the week. Doesn't help when you sleep in late. Guessing school's probably starting up. That's how it's going. Oh god. Yeah, sounds about right. I was rehauling the. I had like I had it like in a good spot, and then I was like, it's like the next big like task or like feature that I could add in that would like cause me to question why I'm doing this. And that was adding in 3 new skills for each class. Originally you just had like just the 3 or whatever, and then I was like, yeah, this should be a good idea. And then I'm basically like working with just kind of like whatever animations I have like at my kind of disposal. So a lot of them were like, I kind of used the best animations for attacks already. So I'm like, really gotta come up with some creative animation, like use some of these creatively of like, yeah, kind of like a spinning around. That could be a buff or something. So just trying to like toss some stuff together and hopefully it sticks, but it did, so that was nice. Now I just it was a big overhaul, and I think adding in a 9th class, like the katana class, I think would be a big undertaking because the UI has been stretched to its near end. We'll take another overhaul too because with the this last one, there we go. If I pull up this here, if it wants to load. Oh, don't crash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's just thinking. Oh, please don't crash. I don't want to have to copy those variables over again. Well, we'll just see what it wants to do. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh. So yeah, so if you pull up, I guess there's still some space. Like this just shows all the weapons and then obviously the number associated that you have in your inventory. And then at any point, let's say you're an archer and you have, tier 1 bow, but you're feeling like, like mage kind of seems kind of cool. And if you craft the mage staff, at any point you can switch between. So if you had a mage staff, you can click on that and then all of a sudden you're a mage. So that's pretty good. But yeah, I guess there's enough space on the sides that I think that should be okay. Some more crafting resources. I think these ones will be a little tricky. Maybe not. This katana, that would be what? Probably wood and ore. Yeah. Maybe leather and ore. So I don't think we have enough of those. I don't think we have that combination, so probably leather or leather we'd save for the handle or something, and the ore for the metal sword, so yeah. Help or hinder, but the program decides exactly. Let me save this real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay. Time to bring in this. This should be fun. Okay. I'll actually get rid of this idle because it would be a lot easier. Jeez. Holy moly. There we go, something like that. Just replace this with okay. Let's see how many errors we got. No errors, okay. Oh, that's right, because it's all... I see. Okay, time to figure out what we want our right-click attack animation to look like. Katana... Attack 1, 2, 3, probably somewhere in there. Okay, that's a good one. Go. A better look here. I guess not there. What else is attack 2? It's a bit of a stronger hit. It's like swinging from below. Yeah, like attack 1. That's a nice little simple attack. Got any classes that can do poison? Ooh, that could be cool. Like a poisonous katana. Ooh. That's something to think about. So curious how to see curious to see how we can play this with people. It actually works over Steam. You just have a friend on Steam, and you can just invite them, and yeah, it works pretty seamlessly, honestly, for the look of it. It actually works pretty well. And I got because currently I have 3 levels all set up, with like the resources and camps and enemies and all that stuff set up, like kind of ready to play. And it was a big, I honestly almost quit the project, trying to get data saved from when you travel from one level to the next. That was quite close to trying something, a new project, because it would just not save. And then finally, after, yeah, just like I don't know, like 2 weeks of just banging my head up against the wall, finally got it working. Yeah, I think it would have to be on PC. I'm pretty sure. I don't have anything to run it through like Linux or like a Chromebook or anything like that. And I would need a Mac to export it to Mac, which I do not have. So far on PC. Anyways, what? Okay, yeah. So this attack looks good. Like attack 1. So do that. Don't want it to loop. We need a stunned animation. That might be tricky. It doesn't look like there is a stun. Run. Tumbling, unequip. Combo, stance. What about stances? Stance. Okay, that did not bring up. I thought I was going to. Stance 2. This might be a little tricky. Hit. Hit 2, 3. Guard. It might have to be one of the hits. Slowed it down. 5. That could work. Because how long? 167. Yeah, I think that'll be enough. 2. Okay, we'll do hit 1. Here we go. So like, okay, no, that should work. Let's get stunned. Need a dying animation. A flip. Oh, I like that. I just slow fall to the ground. I like that. Oh, sorry, am I mumbling? Okay, we got die 3. And it won't loop, because that would be weird. You're just dying over and over. Drink potions good, rest, use lumber, anvil, chopping, harvesting, mount idle. I think we want to do the same idle that we chose, which I think is this one. It'll loop. There we go. So we got it. When you're mounted up, it'll look the same. And okay, so now pick up, stun, dying, buff one will be mind. Maybe one of these. Oh, I kind of like the jump. That's buff up animation. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. don't loop. Put that up there. Yeah, that'd be a sick buff. Just do a frickin' front flip. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Okay. His first main skill. Okay. How flashy do we want to be? Because we've got all these combos. Okay. So what we got? Whoa. That's pretty sick. Jeez Louise. I'm liking the do the big damage and then it's on a hella cooldown. Some of these are crazy. Jeez. Okay. My goodness. Okay. What else we got? This one. That's our basic. So they stay in one spot. Animation that like moves them a bit. Don't know how to do that one. I always use like the in place. So I need to mess around. Yeah, honestly. Quick stab. Double stab. Upper. Hmm. Here we go. Okay, here we go. That'd be a cool one. What else we got? Up here, which one was it? There's one that I could see like the like wind up one. Maybe it's this one. And then just like some sort of like particle like flies off of it, and it's like a ranged one. So use something that can hit from afar too. that one. Where's it off? It's the Q. That one. Let's try that. Okay, so we got skill 1. Or skill 0, sorry. Skill 2. Which one was it here? That one. Like fire something off. Okay, so we got 2 skills, basic attack. This one's the... Okay. This was the stab. Apply some poison. Thanks, Andrew. It's come a long way, man. We'll have to play it sometime. She is ready. Especially with the health and damage scaling that implemented the other day. Should be lots of fun. Kind of cut down on some of the resources and stuff like that. I had a lot more like that were just spawned, and then now I have resources will spawn depending on how many players there are. So if there's 2 players, it's just like the default ones that are out. But if it's like 3 people, then like a third one will spawn one of these ones, and then 4 people, 5 people, and then that's kind of where I stopped with the scaling of resources and stuff like that. But on a playthrough I did with a friend, we just had like so many resources after like the first map, and we're just like crafting everything. So I think it should be a lot better and a bit more like, not like grind, but not as like easy just to like have everything at your fingertips kind of thing. Time to find 3 more skills. Exactly. Yeah, you don't want too many. Then it's just like, why play the next map? Like, we already got it. I already got the best sword. Should be a good one. On that. Back from grilled cheese. Oh man, that sounds so good right now. Okay, so we got skill 3. 2 more. These are just like weird ones. Does he have? I want to do something with this spin. It's so dumb. Can attack, damaging everyone in its area. Yeah, like that. A nice like AoE spin. Like that. What a spin. Repeat, it's tough, dude. It really is. What's it here? This one. Damn, someone went way too hard on this. Oh, it's just a knockback. It's not even dead. Some of the death ones are pretty good too. Just like flop back, do like a backflip, and then just flop down slowly. I chose that one. I think it looks also goofy. Okay, one more skill. Let's see. What does that spin look like if we root him in motion? Not gonna lie, see me spin like see me get hit and spin out like that. Don't check my pulse, just assume I'm dead. Honestly, man, there's no recovering from that. Have a tumble. I like the tumble, not gonna lie. I think tumble's the play. Do like tumble to drop aggro? I think that's it. There we go. Okay, we're set. Oh, there was a tumble in place. That looks much better. Okay, perfect. The Beyblade ripcord. So glad you're doing one of these again. They're so chill to watch or even just listen to. Hey, thank you. Pretty fun to do. Especially when got like something to work towards. It's pretty nice. I think that's all the animations for them. What a wonderful spider web. Okay. Now, let me check my Trello board here. What's next? Got that checked off. Oh yeah, so the weapons. Gotta find the Trello, my beloved. Honestly, it's coming in clutch. I think I found some in my mess of just random stuff. Oh, this one's. Where did this one? Okay, not bad, honestly. I was thinking, I'll open up these three. Get your thoughts. I was thinking, it's just a piece, just a wood piece. I thought for like the starter weapon that the katana person has. I thought that would be pretty good. And then something like this. It's not really a katana, but I thought it looked pretty cool. And then this one I thought was kind of sick too. Hey, welcome, Vivi. Not too late at all. Vampire Snake. It kind of is, yeah. What is its even name? Weapon sword, scabbard. Okay. I feel like that could be alright. Surely. Yeah, I can make that work. So it's been a while. Where is it here? So, I believe in a lot of the animations, they hold it more so in the right hand. What do they do for the run? Yeah, it's in the right hand. Okay. So, that's left hand and right hand. So a new socket. Zero, tier 0, because they might be needing different sockets. So if we add a preview asset, the wooden one. Let's get a B. Bit bigger like that. That. And we can try an animation here. So, attack. We chose one. So I'm not even close. Something like that. The animation's a little scuffed. Now I had to target it. Back up. Not terrible. Okay, yeah, no. Better than I thought it was gonna look. How's that looking? Try that. Hair, I think that's okay. It looks good on that animation. Let's try. Skill 02.
You're hiding again, Elliot.
Okay.
When you hide, the delusions come back. It's a slippery slope.
Honestly, Andrew, yeah, it's giving flashbacks, that's for sure.
Are they still there?
Told you they're gone. The meds you gave me are working.
I think my sound just cut out. What the? Let's try. One second. Let's see if that works. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Cut out there. Alrighty, what were we? Oh yeah, testing out this animation. Holy. That is, an archer animation. Not the right one. Skill 2, I think it was this one. It's like, why is he leaping up and then shooting a bow? Yeah, he should be doing this. There we go. Yeah, that's looking good. Sick. Alrighty. So we go back to this. Do a little T-pose. Pay sockets. Tana 1. Now to decide which one should be tier 1 and which one should be tier 2. Any suggestions? Either this one, which should be like the higher tier. That one or that one. Number 1 or number 2. This one looks pretty sick. Yeah, sort of like an eye exam, exactly. This one seems really cool. It's the higher tier. I'm kind of feeling that too. Yeah, well, let's see what it looks like on the mannequin. Or the player. Whoa, okay, that one needs to be brought down a bit here.
I used to be able to when I was strong, but you've made me weak.
Oh, they did it for both. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll have to do that and then take a look here. It's there nicely. Yeah. Okay, back to this. And then try 2. See how this one looks. This one. Okay, I think we got the size. Oh. Oops. Try the animation again. Yeah. Looks like it's good. Nice. Okay, just gonna add them all in to make sure they're roughly the same size. Those two are. That one is definitely not. So, I feel like that's good. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good with that. Send it back. There we go. Open up the Trello board again. Alright, sockets for new weapons is done. Okay, so now I'm gonna find some icons for these swords. I have like 3 or 4 packs of like weapon icons, and I'm hoping that it can be there. So these ones are okay, so they're transparent. So we need to find only 2. Don't need to find one for the wood one because that's just the base. And yeah, so it'll just be.
Understand the cat.
Okay. Thanks.
I did not mind that.
That's okay. So yeah, we need to find an icon for this one and this one. So let's see what we got here. Tensor. What's this one? Oh, it's a dagger. What's this? Oh, nope. Crossbow. Definitely not. Those are claws. Hammers. What's this one? Not really katana like. This one. Not like that either. Those are spears. Oh, doesn't look like super cool, but it could be one. It could be one. What about the ones around it? It doesn't have. Keep that one. maybe. That one's maybe. What's this? Oh yeah, definitely not that one. This was some of these. Hue, I think. No. Make it a bit darker. Because the handle's the one that's like kind of black. Okay, too much. I guess if there was one here that you could change and it would like totally change the color and everything. Oh, or just remove it. Maybe not that one. This one could be. Okay, it's the hue. What if we change it? 30? 60? 120? 150? 80? 210? 240? 270? 30? I don't mind that. 60? I'll keep it like that for now. This one though. Okay, there we go. Seems a bit better. It's a bit more like not the one. This one. Gotta work with what we got, I guess. Keep trying for that other sword though. This, not this one. This one. It's red, yellow. Pretty cool colors, honestly. Snow. Okay, let's maybe try a different pack here. Transparent swords. Yeah. Oh, I've already used this one for the dual wield guy. All of them have that thing that sticks out on the sword. Anything else? Knives. This one could do, like these two, could be it. Arrows, armor, knives. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all those. Let's see. I think these aren't transparent, is the only thing. Yeah, I don't think I like that. Okay. We'll work with these two. Yeah. Okay, let's go find those. This one, call Spawna, so it's easier to find. Spawna. Oops. Okay. So we found those. Got our weapons. Got our animations. Got all that. All the fun parts. Can't wait. Adding it in to the player code. It's already so bulky, it takes like 10 seconds to load. Alrighty. Huh. Made this look a bit better, but coming back to it is rough. A lot of it should be alright. I just gotta move this up to accommodate the new class. There we go. Smoother dev cycle than Diablo 4. Dude, honestly, it might. It just might. There's only one person working on it, dude. It's crazy. These will all be the same. Oh yeah, she's taking a while to even paste. Tana. Looking up all the parts of it, so the actual mesh of the player, the face that they've selected, the hair, gloves, shoes, headgear, shoulder pads, and belts. And attack range 200, just like all the other melees. It is a melee class. I think its right click damage will be 40. Now the fun part to load up its animations. And on the animation, time when the damage will occur. So how many like 0.seconds in? It's probably right there. So 0.42 here, 0.42, and then the remainder 0.42, probably about 0.7. Oh, doing math on stream. And these will be the same. Alrighty. There for now. And our ability animation, I think we chose the jump for the buff. Yeah, just a little jump. 1 second. Perfect. And all the base health is set at 500 for each person. That might change down the road for like kind of like swishier people. But I think just for right now, it's gonna stay at 500. Yeah. And we need to set all the variable values for Katana class. Where is it here? Probably two-hand would be closer. So we'll just duplicate that. This is going to look chaotic. Katana set skill variables, and just got to go through each skill that we set up, and then set the animations timing on it, so of like when the damage will occur and stuff like that. So kind of a little annoying task, but it's kind of fun. Then you get to set like decide like how much damage and stuff like that it'll do. So gotta start off with skill 0 over here. You decided on just a big crazy amount of attacks, and I could do it where each swing will do the damage, but I honestly might just wait till the very last one, or like the first one and then the last one, because there are a lot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that would be a long time to add each one. Or I could do it like when he like sheaths the katana, does all the damage like right there. I would just like get all the damage and then wait a second, put your sword away, and then just like a burst of damage. I think I might be leaning towards that. Boom. Right here, right at 3 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. Stream is absolutely amazing so far. Plus, seeing the smooth work you do is very cool and amazing to see. Hey, thank you. Yeah, it's nice just plugging away at it. Yeah, I think I like that idea. Put away. Does the burst damage. Seconds. Yeah, I think that's I think that's the play. Okay, so we'll do animation skill 0, 3 seconds, 4 before you go back to being able to control. So we don't need the third animation. 200 range, cooldown. Might just leave the cooldown and come back to those later. Let's see, skill 1. We chose the. Was this one the stab? Oh no, this one's the throw. Like the range one. So, right there. 1.35. And throws it, and then back. 1.35, 2.25, so 0.9. 9 seconds. Don't need the third one. Shift these down. There we go. Okay, skill 2. This one was the stab, if I remember correctly. Stab, yeah, there we go. Stab. Again, 1.35. Another turn. Or it could do 2 things of damage. One with the stab, and then one from the yank. Yank. I like that. 3.575. 4. And then from 1.75 back. 0.8. Range 200 again. Okay, this one. So set that to 0 because that's a ranged attack that can be cast anytime. 3.4.8. Down 0.1. Okay, skill 3. We're getting into the other ones here. This one. Double slash, okay. So first slash happens there. There. 0.97. There. 0.53. And then the remainder 1.52 here. about here. 0.8. .200 range, some cooldown. Okay, skill 4. Oh yeah, the spin. I think when it finishes the spin right here. 0.6. Ending. Say 0.4. This on over. Skill 5. Second last. No, last one. And that was the tumble. So 0 damage. How was it handled? Which one? Might have to check the archer one, which I think was skill 2. Okay, did it in animation set 2. Okay. Oops. Yeah, it's really stayed consistent, the editor. Hasn't had too many changes, which is nice. At least for, I think, for kind of knowing where stuff is and stuff like that. So that was 8. I think that's all of it there. Save. Okay, here we go. Okay, better compile. Yeah, it's gonna take a sec. True, yeah, Ableton's kind of kept the same look too. I guess it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? Okay. So that has been set up. And we can drop it up here first, and then drop it in here. This blueprint is just so beefy that it takes forever. Okay. So that has been set up. Now to this up a little bit. Maybe a little too close. same. Up to that point, okay. Go.
I don't want to be a jerk. I know.
There we go.
Dating Teddy, and it's going really well. It's just.
What's going on?
I kind of wish something could happen between us. Romantic styles. And I know
Everything
you
up for the client. It was quite the
and
learning curve, learning replication and stuff like that. That was. Do not recommend that for anybody.
anyway, we're not supposed to have any contact, so I should go.
I think that's.
Bye.
Should be the same now. Gotta relearn all this here too. It's been so long since I did this.
And when I'm with her, I feel happy to be alive. Like I can do anything.
Do that. The buff increase. Once I figure out, go through and actually set some real damage values for the skills. I think these can be copied down. think I'm just gonna run to the washroom. I'll be right back.
I'm sorry. I thought I just. I'm sorry.
Did you forget again?
Forget what?
Elliot, I need you to tell me who you think I am.
What are you talking about?
Tell me right now.
What are you saying? You're Darlene. You're Darlene. I know what she's going to say.
I'm your
Sister. Think, goddammit, think. How can I just forget her like that? A whole person, a relationship. This amnesia. What else am I not remembering? I'm crazy. I should have stayed on the meds. I'm crazy. I'm out of my mind. I knew it. I should have never created you. I should have listened to Krista.
I was talking to you guys the whole time, and the mic wasn't even on.
That's embarrassing.
I didn't even notice that was
is
off.
yeah.
That was yapping away.
That's rough.
That is rough. What the hell?
Jeez Louise, you're welcome to keep chatting if you want.
Well, now all my funny quips and doodads are gone. Look, I thought they were just ignoring me.
Yeah, yes.
They're just chuckling like, oh, that's fine. They're just doing their own thing. Oops, my bad.
Oof, that's rough.
Like, literally, how I was talking about how we needed support on your back because your chair is a little rough. Well, I quit. No more babysitting
Damn,
for me.
that's
I didn't even
rough.
look to see. I just assumed we left it hot.
No.
Well, don't I look like a goon?
Oh yeah.
Whoops. They don't pay me enough.
Apparently.
Yikes.
Yikes. All right, we're back. Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see what we got for damage numbers here. Okay, skill 0. The big one with the okay sheath. I think that should be one of the bigger damage moves. Maybe like what do the other ones have? Who's a big damage dealer? Two-handed. 50 on his. 40. Uh, 30. What about the dual wield? He's pretty beefy. 5. That's multiple damage one. 30. 30. It's a big one, so I want to say like 60. I wonder what jokes Jade was saying. Who knows? No one will ever know.
Lost to time now.
Lost to time.
Leave me in goof now.
Do you want a redemption arc? I'm just gonna go up and get a drink.
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's.
Mute the mic.
I'm not muting the mic. Jade's angle here.
Jade's angle. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
They're in capable hands.
Thank you.
Now it's time for me to turn you all against him. Welcome. I'm using my evil power. You know Lilo and Stitch, how the pink one, when it sings, it turns you guys evil? Or it turns everybody evil? That's me. But I'm just turning you evil. I don't have a song to sing backwards. Don't you wish you were my jokes? I can't believe it. You'd think I know it. You'd think this is my first rodeo. And it is. I'm no cowboy. I've got no yeast to my haws. In fact, I'd say I am a haw. I'm hardly a yee. Did he mute the mic? Oh, I thought he muted the microphone, Vivi. I thought you got me for sure. I didn't even peek. I didn't even check. Still can't hear. What? Andrew. As if you can't. No, you can't. I can see. You know what? I don't want to hear it. I know you guys can hear me because I can see the thing moving. Okay, everybody, when he comes back, just put a bunch of fish emojis in there and confuse him, okay? He might have heard me say that, but I don't think so. Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
There you go. You're welcome.
Mike was unmuted this time.
It was. I've learned from my mistakes. I'll never make such an error before. They're donking on my leg here, though, saying not the game. Bunch of hooligans.
Weird. Yeah, it seems like none of them could hear it.
Yeah, it's very weird.
I think they can hear me now, though.
Oh, it must just be like I have a magnet in my butt, so it must be messing with the electromagnets of the computer.
That's gotta be
I
it.
think that's what it is.
That's gotta be it. Okay, what's with all the fish in the chat now?
I don't know, that's weird.
What the?
I don't know. That's a fishy business, I do say.
Yeah. I'm so confused.
They come in here to finish the job like a fin. Ha ha ha.
Okay, that was rough. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Yeah, this one's the range one. That one can hit multiple enemies. So that one, because it can hit multiple, I'd say, yeah, I'd leave it at 40. Range attack. Okay, skill 2. Which one's this one again here? Oh, the stab. That's a tricky one. We say 40 for that one. I feel like that's a little high. We're going to 30. And this one can be 40. What did we say the first one was? 60. Oh, jeez. Okay. Maybe 50. And then it'll do 10% poison damage is what I'm thinking. It's really nice to have in the background when playing Bloon Start. Hey, glad to hear, man. That's a fun game, by the way. Don't worry, Jade said nice things about you, Austin. I'm banking on it. Okay, skill 3. What are we looking at here? So a double. Doo-doo. I think maybe 20 on each one. 25. What are we? Said 50, so it'd be the same as that. That one does. Yeah, I'd be comfortable with 24 for that one because we'll do it twice. And what else here? Skill 4. Which one is this? Oh, so this one's the AoE one. So this one, because it hits multiple people. What do we say for skill 1? Forget again. 30, but it can hit multiple. Which one ran skill 4? 30, because it can hit multiple people. Kind of like that. 30 again. Can you hit multiple people? And then skill 5 doesn't have any damage because it's just a tumble. Oh shoot, I feel like I actually might have needed those. Animation set. Shoot. Oh, that's frustrating. Skills. 3. Well, that's rough. Or else, the reason I need that is because if you change classes, it's still, is it worth it? How's that gonna work? Because does it go through? I guess it's tailored to it, so we'd only do skills or animation. See, it doesn't even call. It won't even call it, so actually, okay, that's fine. I think, yeah, I think that should be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't cause any issues down the line, but it might. Okay, so we've figured that out. Now, archer weapon buff. Yes, we'll need to do this one. For when you equip tier 1 sword or the tier 2 sword, it buffs your damage. So, there we go. I just need to remember which damage it had. So right click was 40, so that means 45, so that's right. Skill damage is 60, so it should be 65 and 70 because it goes up by 5 each tier. And skill 1 damage is 30. So that would be 35. 40. Skill 2 damage is 50. 60. Skill 3 damage 25. 30. 5. Skill 4 damage is 30. 40. And skill 5 damage should be 0. Yeah, 0, so that'll stay 0, 0. And that should go right here. Out to there, so that's set up. Has to be set up here. Goes up, perfect. Okay, so that sets that up. Let me check the old Trello board. And I believe we found icons for the weapons. Oops. So that I can move into completed. And okay, so that sets all that up. Okay, so I think we need to. The way I have it set up is at all times the player has every single weapon like attached, and it's just basically just like hidden for everyone else. But yeah, it looks a little silly, especially with the bear also just a part of what's going on here. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, the behind the scenes of actually what what is like what the player sees, and then what I see developing. Yeah. Also, it is pretty cool. Let's see here. There is a. Let me just choose a class here. Healer, obviously. So, if you want to, like, the default is like a bear mount. But if you want to, press M, and you can choose out of any of these animals to be your mount. And then, so let's say I want the deer. Then I got a deer. But if I say like, you know, it's an alright deer, but I'll randomize it. And now it's a green deer. And then randomize again. Oh, chose the same one. There we go. Now it's a red deer. So it's like, I don't know. I kind of like the little system I got going. Terrifying homunculus. You see on your end. I'm so impatient about everything, so I can't learn it. Yeah, no, I mean, it takes time. Definitely, like, it's not something that, I mean, it took me, like, yeah, like a full year to release Dam 2, which was just basically a multiplayer walking simulator, with like some scary music and doors opening. The door system in that in the development is like, actually, like, I have nightmares about it sometimes, of just like how just awfully implemented, but like that's just, it works. Like I know I could go back to it today and like make it way more efficient than what it was. Like the amount of just blueprints that was in that just to make a door open and close was like just terrifying. But sometimes you just gotta put on some chill music and just have a small idea of what you want to do. Just like that's how I tackled it from the start. Like I wanted to walk up to a door and have it open when I press the E button. That was my goal. And then once I figured that out, I'm like, okay, cool. I want to figure out how to do, the door won't open unless I pick up a key that's on a table. And then also picking up the key. So it's just like little like things like that. And then I kind of strung it together of like I just did little bits of the project that I had in mind. And then, yeah, just like slowly worked on that and then kind of just put it all together once I had a bit of an understanding. And then, yeah, played with the gang, and it was it was the time. But yeah, if it works, it works. I miss the old door code. Oh god, maybe one day I'll bring it up on stream because it was terrifying. Try that sometime. Not sure I've thought of that before. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's how I tackle it. Like it's, yeah, like if you stare at it head on, like it's a huge task. Like I want to be able to make this game, and then you just stand there staring at your engine. You're like, I don't even know how to get there. Like what? But if you like take bits and pieces apart of it, of like little tasks, and it makes you feel good. Like I mean, much with anything. Like if you make yourself like a task list of what I want to do in a day, and even if it's just like a little thing like take a shower or vacuum the stairs or whatever, when you do it, like it feels good checking it off. So that's the way I see it with like, especially with the Trello board, like having Trello, just having these little tasks that I have of like my to-dos, and then dragging that over into completed feels so good. The old door code was longer than the current game's code. It's pretty close. It's pretty tight, yeah. Yeah, that old door code was disgusting. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I was gonna add in. Wonder if, because I've had it where I just use the same socket for everything, and I'm realizing now that having 3 different sockets for the weapons is not a good idea. I'm realizing that now. Huh. That might be a little tricky. Break a big project down into a bunch of tiny tasks, and that's some sort of, yeah, absolutely, yeah, no, 100%. That works wonders. It's the reason they say it, because like it actually is like so helpful, and that goes for like anything, just like homework, projects, a hobby, just something you want to do in your spare time. Like it's super helpful. Door code is one thing, but I really miss the downloading the game over 24 hours just to patch it for a patch to drop. Yeah, thank goodness you don't have that slow speed anymore. I was all excited. I'm like, yo guys, we gotta play this tonight. Oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun. And you'd be like, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow when it finally finished downloading. And it was not that big of a game, is the sad thing. What does it look like? To have all of them here. Okay, that looks a little scuffed. Yeah. Move. Are all of them that size? What the? Oh, not even close. Last one. No. Huh. This might prove to be. Yeah, I was blown away that that internet speed never got upgraded in like the years that I knew you until like recently. Yeah, that's roughly the same size. It's just the socket system is gonna be. At the peak 600 kilobytes a second. That was, man, you were hyped at that point. You were like, oh shit, guys. No one's watching Netflix right now. We're good. It'll only take 12 hours to download, don't you worry. Surrounding times of the day would cut out, I kid you not, every 30 seconds. That sounds not like that should be happening. Okay, we're gonna try. I'm worried about it. We're gonna try the sockets thing here. This is gonna be interesting. 12 years with that. Jeez, man. Holy. Not be like, I mean, I guess some places that might have been your only ISP like available, which is crazy. But yeah, I would have gone somewhere else if possible. There we go. Close to a gigabit now. Nice. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, my old place before I moved, I was at, yeah, basically like a gigabit. But here it's still pretty good. Let's see, okay. Gotta remember that they are not on the same socket, and that's gonna annoy me. Because a lot of things rely on the one. Oh yeah, this is gonna be painful. Are they all facing? That one's huge. Ah, yeah. This is gonna be rough. Oh well. Need to find a workaround. Okay, so we're gonna set up a player class. Guess we need two. Yeah, changing up the UI is gonna be annoying. Cause what is it? Katana. JK. But I want healer and mage to stay next to each other. Maybe put her in the middle here. Move these two to the left, these two to the right, and then Katana right in the middle. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be how it is. And then this. I don't have to shift everything down to put the katanas in the middle here, so I might just add them to the side. I'm gonna be moving everything over anyways. Might just well put them in the middle. That's gonna be frustrating. And then I was thinking hide and metal. So probably crafted here. And then just put it next to the hammers. Yeah, because I don't think anything takes hide metal. Hide wood. Hide cloth. And cloth. Just metals and wood. Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably go in here with this UI. That'll be fun. Clearly not a UI person or like artsy person, because this is this is the best I got. Looks pretty scuffed, but it gets the job done. Yeah. Okay. This sets the weapon mesh that the player is using. See, because all these like bows come in like the same like pack or whatnot, so they're a lot easier to when you put them into a socket. So let's see here, bow. Yeah, they all fit perfectly because they're all from the same pack. So I don't have to have multiple sockets. I just need one, and then I can just tell that socket to use that mesh, and then I just have to hide that socket whenever like you're like harvesting a resource, something like that, like your bow or weapon disappears. But with this one, I'll have to do a check now for each socket and like which weapon the the player's using, and then hide the other sockets. And then yeah, I think it's just gonna be a little bit of a mess, but I think it should be all right. Hopefully, just a bit more workaround stuff that needs to be done. And yeah. You know what we can do now. I think we'll do some UI stuff. So two-hand UI. So copy that. And do Katana. So now to find images that kind of like sort of represent each skill. Okay, so for I have it. this one will have the swords in the preview, all three of them. So this one, skill 0 is the crazy slash and then sheath. And might be more assassin-ish. Demon hunter. No, rogue. Brawler. No, he's not using his fists. No. A warrior. Barbarian. Berserker. Death Knight. Oh, gotta be one of these. Thinking this one. This one looks sick. Just a crazy amount of slashes. Okay, I like that one. Let's do copy. Skill 0. Okay, so katana, skill 1. This one's the slash that fires it off. Gonna fire something. Maybe this little thing coming off of it. I like that. Oops. And skill 3, that's the stab, I believe. Stab, pull out. Okay, there we go. Oh, definitely. That's sick. Yeah. Okay. Skill 2. So we got for skill 3. The leap and then strike down. It's not bad. Try that one. That's what skill 3, yeah. Skill 3. What is vibe here? Just chilling? Yeah, just chilling. Some tunes on. Working on the game. Pretty chill, pretty chill. How you been doing? Okay, the spin slash. Ooh, definitely that one. Four. There we go. And I think we're on the last one we need an icon for. Oh yeah, the tumble. Tumble back. Okay. What's this looking like? No. Could be it. What else we got? Tricky to find exactly what we're looking for. Something like that. I think that maybe for the buff. Tumble though, can't find one for that. This one seems like it's going forward. I want to go backwards. Huh. It's healthy again. Glad to hear you made the move safely. Come across any fires anyway. Hey, glad to hear you're almost healthy again. And yeah, no, it was a pretty good move. We definitely drove past some active fires. Definitely very smoky. Yeah, no, it was overall pretty good. I had a friend of mine in the car with me. Yeah, no, just listened to music. Pretty chill. Broke the drive up into 2 days. And yeah, no, it was a good time. Hey, how's it going, Cal? Going pretty good over here. Just working on the game. Just trying to find a good icon for a tumble backwards. Might have to go with the Dark Knight one. This one here, where is it? This guy. There's still fires going on in Canada. It's pretty much died down here in the States. Oh yeah. Yeah, lots of fires. Some pretty bad ones up north too. But you know, the place I was staying at before, there was like a fire like 10 kilometers or like 2 miles, 6 miles south of the apartment I was staying in. And yeah, that was a little stressful earlier on. But you know, where it moved to, yeah, with Jade, it's no real danger or anything like that. But yeah, no, it was crazy driving past like active fires or just like seeing the damage that it did, and yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah, I definitely had a to-go bag ready at all times. More or less stressful than melting your fur. That was a pretty scary night. The fire that was like south of the apartment was like pretty well handled. Like they did control burning, so I was like pretty confident that it wouldn't actually make its way over. The air fryer, on the other hand, was like a few more minutes longer from burning down the whole apartment, probably. So yeah, that was a bit more stressful. Exactly. Yeah, less control burn on that. Slotting in all the icons to the UI. Right Bear Fire, honestly, treated me so well. I got a thing for like Christmas, I'm pretty sure, from my parents, and I still have yet to tell them that, uh, if they want to give a housewarming gift, an air fryer would be good. And then they're going to be, well, what happened to your air fryer? And then I have to tell them, and my mom's going to be like, oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me? And so that's just going to be wonderful. Just want to be north, Yeah, no, I get you. It's definitely, I don't know, certain parts aren't as at risk as others for fires and stuff like that, but yeah. Just say it broke. Yeah, that is true. A part of me does like telling my mom these stories and her just like getting all flustered. I don't know why. I'm just like, yeah, this is sick. What are we doing now here? Gosh, I'm staring at this. I'm like, oh, I do not want to do this part. Set up the UI. Oh goodness. No, thank you. How is this gonna handle? What's the UI called again? It's the anvil armor, weapon. No, inventory test. I'm pretty sure. Nope. Oh, I should really change the name of that. Weapon armor inventory. There we go. How does this one work again? Oh god. Yeah, this is gonna be a bigger thing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Can't wait for this part. Yeah. Remixing Jade's screech laugh. Be very afraid. Uh-oh. Wanted to find a topic I want to stream in the future, but I've got so many things I want to do. Side. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, there's so much out there. It's crazy. To for it to work with the player. Oops. Yeah, the player class and everything. Load this up. Yeah, all this, jeez Louise. Okay, just drop this in here. There we go. Okay. Now if we tried to play it, we test out. Test out our hard work and see if it actually works. It's here. Change this just to the dummy so we can practice on it. Let me use number 36. Okay, it's 36. Austin, how long have you been working on goofy games like this for in your lifetime? Good question. Back in high school, I used to use RPG Maker. There's a really cringy RPG game that I made, like 2D game that I made many years ago that I hope never sees the light of day. And then I would also use that engine for like school projects and stuff like that. Like I did, I don't know if you know the what is it, like short story or poem or whatever. Like the two roads diverged, and I chose the road less traveled. I did like a little game for that, and like some business classes that I was in used it as well. Andrew, I'm gonna need you to not share that around with anybody. And then yeah, then just kind of just self-taught. Yeah, I just wanted to learn. I told this story earlier, but maybe we just got together with some old friends, and I was very adamant that we played this co-op horror game, and very adamant about them copies for it and all that stuff. And then we played it, and it was really bad. Like, it was hilariously bad. But the joke was that I was so insistent that we played it that I made the game. And then I was like, I took that as a challenge to learn how to create a game, and then I developed the game sequel, and then we played that. But yeah, no, I've been developing for like a long time. Like, I don't even know, 8-9 years, something like that. I have like 3 like actual games that I've like coded and stuff like that. So on the Unreal Engine. So it's been pretty good. You self-taught game development? I am, yeah. Just took it as a challenge and taught myself bits and pieces of what I wanted into the game. Helped that I was like developing a sequel, so like I already knew like, okay, I need to learn how to like open a door, but then also do it multiplayer, which is a pain in the ass, by the way. But you know how to make games? I do, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Totally gonna share it. Ah, man, a collector's edition of the game I'd never give others the honor. Thank you, Andrew. It's been better than the original horror game we played. That is true. Yeah, each one like stacks on like what I've learned and to make games for a living. I do not that good. I make games just to like spend an hour with, like I spend like a year and a half developing a game and then play with friends for like a couple hours and then we never play it again when I move on to something else. So yeah, don't do it for a living. Accountant as a living, currently looking for a job, but yeah, don't do that as a living. That'd be sick though, I think. But yeah, so yeah, wait, what were we doing? We're just gonna test out to make sure everything worked on the dummy enemy. I think hidden in game. We'll make it look. We'll use the cool sword. That is. So you're QA, yeah. Andrew's basically a QA, you could say. Something like that. Unpaid position. He gets enjoyment out of it anyway, so, and I just lose my mind every time. You put it to use, yeah, definitely. Yeah, sometimes it's just about putting yourself out there and trying out that certification or whatever and actually putting it to use. Okay, I gotta add. Where is it here? What would it be called? Select class. There we go. And then I'll just do. This one down here. And we'll do cool lava. That didn't look as cool as I was hoping it was. What else is cool? Red hot cool. This material does not use the UI material. Okay. Floor. Okay. We'll just go something cool like that. Okay. All right, and the button. Unclicked. Do something like that. It's not cool. I think we set it to 8. Mesh number. We'll go 1, 2. Class 8. 8. Keep those skills. Okay. Alright, moment of truth. There is always one. At least one. Okay, so if we do this. Not gonna lie, that did not change anything. Okay, that's not good. First day of AP stats we had to test? Jeez, man, what are they doing these days? would probably help if I did. And BP. And BP. Now surely it'll work this time. Surely. Absolutely. There's no way that it wouldn't. That did also not work. That's sick. What? Am I doing something wrong? What is happening? Huh. So Fun Plus, that's how he is, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I personally like him because, like him being himself, because he's so fun and so cool. Agreed. True. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, definitely different Andrews. Okay, I'm not understanding why this isn't working. True. Uh-oh.
From McAlpin's Tea Room in downtown Cincinnati, WLW presents The Good Morning Show, starring Bob Braun. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning.
Let's see if that fixes it.
Downtown Cincinnati, WLW presents The Good Morning Show.
Just get rid of that error. Oh. String here to see if it's actually even reaching this part of the code, because if it does reach it, in the top corner you'll see it'll say Katana class, but if it doesn't say that when I click on the icon, then something is wrong. We'll see. Hey, I hope you're doing well, Kyle. Hope everything's all right. Let's see. What? I don't even know what fix it, but it's fixed. It sucks that the sword is through the ground, but that's alright. That's alright. We'll test it. And I know it looks super choppy. Just it isn't normally like that. Okay, we got attack. And then yeah, other attacks aren't set up, but the other attack. Okay. That is good. That's a sign that something worked. Don't know what it was, but noise. So how to set up. It sucks that it's through the ground, but I think it's just gonna have to be like that. But yeah, okay. I think that might be where I wrap it up for this evening. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Hope it was a chill time. Hope you enjoyed. Glad we got to see the progress of the katana actually working in the game. And yeah. Yeah, maybe do another one of these. We shall see. Hope everyone has a good one, and catch y'all later. See ya.